What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva. I'm back again with another video. If you're new here, my name is Riva and I'm here to give you guys my reaction to this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. I saw a small clip of it. I did not watch the whole thing. We're gonna watch the entire video together.
If you're 10 and the guy was a 5, you lost me. How did that go? Because how'd you do that? And then like try to come back.
Can I be real with you? Look, what if that guy found, certain traits in that so-called 5 rather than you?
If you're still in the mindset where you think that bringing only physical attraction to the table in a relationship is enough, you're not ready for no serious relationship. You can be as pretty as you want to be, but if all you bring into this man's life is stress, chaos, and extra bills, he's not going to take you seriously. If you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to respect him, you don't know how to love him, you don't know how to be a team player, you being pretty is irrelevant. You might see this man with this woman who society might consider a 5 whenever it comes to physical appearance, but to him she's a 10 because she brings all of the other values that he's looking for into the relationship. People on the outside looking in might look at her appearance and say that she's a 5, but because she brings all the values that that man is looking for in a woman, she will immediately be the most attractive woman in the world to him. If you're too shallow, you are not going to understand that.
Well, first off, I have to say shout out to Diamond Fierce, okay, who I will also be on a live stream with tonight on Daily Wrap Up Crew's channel. If you follow my Instagram, you're gonna see the link and all that on my story, as well as, of course, on my my community page here on YouTube. So shout out to her, okay, for her logical thinking. But I definitely want to also, give a little bit of my feedback on my feelings on this video as well. It's so unfortunate, right, that so many girls, whether they're, extremely beautiful, no matter where they are on the scale, they always are trying to find somebody who looks like they're beneath them, right? So if a girl, is with a guy after her, and maybe he didn't treat her a certain way, maybe she didn't get the version of him that she wanted or desired from him, she looks like the next girl and she tries to find fault with that girl. So whether that girl really is a 10, right? Whether that girl is actually prettier on the scale than she is, what she's going to do is she's going to try to find any excuse as to why that girl isn't as good as her, or why that girl isn't good enough for him, or how come she wasn't this and how come she didn't get that. And it's because what that girl provides for that man, you could never. Whether she looks better than you, whether she's, like this woman is saying, oh, if you're with a 10 and then you go down to a 5, I'm going to be looking at this man like he's trifling. Like, what's wrong with you? How could you go from me to that? And it's like, first of all, we have to also take this strong point into consideration. A lot of women do not know what men really find attractive. They really don't. That's why they will say like, oh, I can't believe he left that baddie and then look who he married. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe that. Looks on the outside alone doesn't cut it. Some people are beautiful, like gorgeous. They have no flaws. Women like to think that there's some women out there that, she has long hair or she's thick, naturally, that maybe her feet are ugly or maybe this or maybe that. It's not true. There's some girls out there, some women out there who are aesthetically perfect. Okay, beautiful on the scale when it comes to their image and their looks, but their attitude is nasty. Okay, they're disrespectful. They don't know how to cooperate. They don't know how to communicate. They're cold. And then there's some girls who overcompensate. Okay, let's just be clear. There's some girls who know for a fact where they rank on the scale. They know they're not a 10, not a 9, not an 8, not a 7. But you see that 5? They work that 5, okay? They're the best version of that 5. They keep themselves together, in whatever aspect possible. They make sure that they're strong in their communication aspect. They make sure that they are extremely cooperative. They don't even raise their voice past a certain tone. They're not arguing with you. They're not causing no drama with you. Like, they make sure that they stay on their P's and their Q's because they're working where they're at. But y'all mad. Oh, well, I don't understand how this, and I don't understand. Like, you don't have to understand because you want to know why he's not with you. That's why you don't have to understand. He's not with you anymore. He didn't choose you to go to the long haul with, take major steps with. You weren't even an option. And you can't fathom because, as Diamond said, because you're so shallow, you can't even fathom that a man would leave somebody who looks like you and go with somebody that you deem beneath you. Instead of being introspective and saying, let me take into account, what is it? Was I tripping? Let me go back and see what I may have done. Let me see the part that I have played. Let me look into myself and see what kind of evolution do I need to go through to be the better version of myself so that I can, one, attract better, but two, also so that I can figure this out before I get into my next relationship. No, you guys can't do that because, again, there's no accountability. And you have to, of course, blame everything on the man, because everything is always the man's fault. It never has to do with any of the women who ruin relationships, stress their man out to no end to the point that he has to leave and go somewhere else, or leave the man because you think that you're going to be so much better off without him until you find out that you're actually not. Okay, prematurely leaving relationships based off of how you feel for a moment, and when that guy actually you're shocked. Worse if he moves on. Oh gosh. Worse if the guy decides to actually move on because he knows he deserves better than that. Looks alone is not it. Looks alone does not cut it. Okay, it takes more than the outward appearance. And listen, I want to be clear too. The outward appearance is important. It is important to, again, know where you stand. Take care of yourself as a woman. Be on your, the best P's and Q's that you could be on. Take pride in what you put on every day. That's extremely important. Men are very visual. It's extremely important. However, that's not where it stops. Because a man could be with a fine, gorgeous woman and still leave, still cheat, still dip out on you because he doesn't find peace in you. He doesn't find rest in you. When he looks at you, all that beauty that he sees on the outside, he doesn't see it anymore. You know what he sees? Stress. A headache. He's like, oh God, here she come. Where some people on the outside would be like, dang, she fine. Oh, your girl looks so good. And he's like, yeah, okay. And that's what makes it worse. A lot of women don't realize that the more beautiful that you are, the more stressed you make your man when you don't act accordingly. You see, when your beauty on the outside is so outstanding, but then all the other factors don't equate to that, or he looks at you and he only sees stress, he's going to be even more mad than if it was an average girl or below average girl or whatever you guys want to call it. Because that fine girl is supposed to be like, oh, he's supposed to look at you, walk past him, swinging those hips, and be like, and feel something, right? Be excited. But when he starts to look at you, swinging those hips, and all he sees is stress, and all he thinks of is, I can't stand you. You give me a headache. You get on my nerves. It's always drama with you. It makes it that much worse. Because all that, feeling that he had towards your beauty turns into disgust. That's what a lot of females don't realize. They feel like that they can just be as nasty, as rude, as disrespectful as possible, and then turn around, not apologize, turn around and bat those eyelashes, and he's going to be smitten by you because you're so beautiful. Not the case. He no longer sees that beauty. He actually sees you for who you really are, and he doesn't like it. So yeah, he might go and get somebody that you think is less prettier than you, but guess what? She provides peace, solace, comfort, love. He don't have to argue his space in the house. He don't have to argue that he's a man all the time. He doesn't have to over accentuate anything in a conversation to express who he is as a person, because she gets it, because she knows her place. That's one of our major roles. So while all these females always looking at somebody else and talking about who's beneath them and how'd you go from that to that, what they really need to be doing is taking an account of themselves. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I have to hear your thoughts and your opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And of course, I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.